Good morning, everybody. This is Kevin. Welcome to the second edition of EDU 600. To get us going, I just wanted to congratulate everybody for making it through week number 1. No, there were some hiccups, some issues that arose during the week, and the first week of school is always difficult. I think this semester, with the continuation of the COVID-19 virus and everything else that's going on in the world is creating some additional challenges. So once again, congratulations on making it this far. So what I'm hoping to do over the next few minutes is just give you an overview of week number 2 and what to do, what to participate in, what to view, etc. So as you can see on the screen is the announcement for week number 2. You will be receiving this as soon as the video that I'm recording is complete. So, to get right down to the nuts and bolts of the week, we will be doing qualitative research this week, the introduction to it. But what I do want to mention right out of the gate is on Wednesday of this week at 7:30, we will be having an optional Zoom meeting. The Zoom meeting, it will be approximately an hour. It is optional. It is not required. For those that can't make it, I will record the session and post that on Brightspace and send out an announcement letting you know where it is on Brightspace. So at the meeting, these throughout the semester are meant to be informal. We will talk about any questions that you have. This week we're going to talk about the syllabus, the flow of the class, the materials, and anything else that might have come up during the first week and or you have questions on. We're also going to talk about some week 2 materials, including the research article that you are going to read for the discussion post. I'm also looking for any kind of feedback on, are the discussion posts working? Is there a better way to do it? We might be using something like VoiceThread in the upcoming week. So if you can make it, I really appreciate it. I will send out a link to the Zoom meeting on Wednesday, so stay tuned. So to get us going, you're looking at the video right now, looking down the activities for Module 2. We have reading. So read Chapter 3 in our text, and there's also a research article embedded in the materials called I Look at My Forest and Fields in a Different Way. This will be read for the discussion post. Okay, view and use the resources. There were 3 videos that you're going to take a look at, and I'll switch to Brightspace in a moment. One is a overview video of just the course. How does the course go? What are the components of it? And where does it end up? And the type of research that we will be looking at. And I'll explain those in a couple of minutes. Some other materials. Please participate in a collaborative discussion on the discussion post on the article that I mentioned up here. I Look at My Forest and Fields. Do, you will identify a research problem or topic that you're interested. So this is important from many aspects. And, once again, I'll switch over to Brightspace and talk about this in a little more detail. So that's the announcement. I'm going to shut this down for a minute and go to Brightspace. Welcome back. Okay, now what you're looking at on the screen is Module 2, Week 2, Qualitative Research. Introduction, there's a few things to do. Once again, you are watching the video. I said for this because I don't have a link yet. This video will be posted by 9 a.m. So during the week, read chapters 3 and also read this article that we're going to be used in the discussion post. Read the assigned reading, excuse me. Okay, the digital resources for the week, meaning what do we have for videos, what do we have for audios? The first one is right here, Course Overview Video. That is approximately 5 minutes on the different types of research that we're going to be studying throughout the course, including what is the sequence we're going to be following. And this week we are starting with qualitative research and how do we move through the course and what will we be taking a look at during each of those. You have to click on this link and it will take you to the 5-minute video. There's 2 other important videos to look at. One is on specifically research literacy, qualitative research intro, and then we get into a little more details on the qualitative research on the sampling. These 2 and a lot of other videos throughout the semester have been recorded by Jeff Beaudry. Jeff is one of the authors of our text and a professor at USM. There's also some resources, online library, that I'd like everybody to take a look at. There's also there's a lot of videos on how do you even locate research studies. What is a research studies? It's going to take a little time, but you can put it on, watch them, rewatch them as many times as you want. Okay, the qualitative research article for the discussion forum, that's an error right there. That is articles. We're going to use 1 is Forest and Field. To get to that article, you just click on this link. And please use the checklist that's also included here. Number 5, identify a research problem that you're interested in. Now, this is, you can always tweak this, but this is something that you're interested in studying this semester, and it's also, you're gonna look for eventually 6 articles that you're going to use for your final research paper. Some people call it a literature review. It's a little bit different than that, but it's the final assignment. So come up with a topic. If you have some questions on what the topic is, please bring them to the Zoom meeting and we'll talk about them. I have had some questions about what is too big a topic, what is too small a topic, and I'll talk about that. There is something I'm asking you to do this week. It's called an article capture assignment. So what I'm looking for is, so you take your topic and then you search for 3 research articles on them. Primary research is research that is done by the researcher and they write about it. It's not somebody writing about somebody else's research. And once again, in the videos that I talk about, or in the videos from the library, they get into great detail on what is primary research. So what I'm asking you to do is do 3 article captures, and I will actually show you that. So article capture 1, you come in here, the description for what is due. If you click on the article capture, I'll do that right now. I'm clicking on that, article capture. Once again, the directions, and then we're going to use an article capture form. So you do not need to do a complete analysis of the article. I do think you need to read it and or skim it. And what I'm looking for is the author's name, the date, the title, the journal title. So the article title is different than the journal title. Article title is the title for the research article. Journal title, where did you find it? Volume, issue, pages, access, and the database that you found it from. So that's kind of the extent of what's due by next Sunday, which is the 13th. And you don't have to do anything beyond that. This is just a good way and a good practice to get involved with. How do you keep track of the articles that you're looking at? So there's 1, 2, and 3. So this is what is to be submitted by next week. And let me just switch out of here again. I'm going to go back to Brightspace. There we are. Now I'm going to go back to the week 3 materials, or week 2 materials, excuse me. Go down to the bottom. The article capture, the discussion post. So what I'd like you to do is, first of all, read the article and then participate, same as we did last week, participate in the discussion post, including, okay, what was the purpose and design of the qualitative article? Sampling, you already did this last week, and this is just now we're looking at a full research article. One thing that you'll find in a class like this is you don't have to read every word. You'll start developing a habit of looking for the titles. You know, what's the purpose and design? That's usually right out of the bat in the abstract or the introduction. And then these follow titles in the research article. And once again, we'll have an opportunity to look at this article during our Zoom meeting on Wednesday. So I'd like you to do a quick post at the beginning of the week by Wednesday, and then reply to a couple other students by next Sunday. So that is it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If something is confusing, it doesn't make sense, let me know. If I don't hear from you, I don't know that you're having a problem. And I appreciate those that have reached out. And for those that are having some difficulties, please reach out to me. You can call me, you can text me, we can set up a private Zoom, whatever works for you best. I am here to help. So thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoy week 2 materials, and we'll see you online. Bye.